If we go against Teva in our own personal lives, Hashem will go against Teva. He's our shepherd. He's protecting his sheep. We are his sheep. He'll protect us from the wolves. If we go against Teva, he'll go against Teva. You ever go to ShopRite? And in the back of the aisles, there is a small aquarium. And in that aquarium are the most gross lobsters. They're disgusting. And you wonder, how can anybody eat that? But let me tell you something about a lobster. A lobster has a very hard shell around its body. And it breaks out of its shell. It's called an exoskeleton. It goes to the bed of the ocean. It finds a rock. And it embeds itself between the rock and the bottom of the ocean. And cracks out of that shell by forcing its body back and forth, from tail to head, until it finally breaks out of that shell, and now it is a new body, a new lobster. It's soft. It's not hard. Do you know in the first 5 years of a lobster's life, it will do this 25 times? 25 times. It will go through this exercise of going down to the bottom, breaking out of its shell. It grows a new shell, back to the bottom, back and forth, out of the shell, and then new shell. And then finally, when it reaches the age of 5 to 7 years old, it only has to do it once a year. And it grows to be a big lobster. Imagine a lobster comes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, this is too much for me. I can't do this. 25 times in 5 years? Go down to the bottom of the ocean, crack out of my shell. I got to do this exercise back and forth. Get out of it. Grow a new shell. You have any medication for this? Give me some medication. So I'll just stay in my shell. It'll be fine." The doctor says, "Yeah, definitely I could recommend something for you, but it's not going to do you any good because you're going to stay a little puny lobster. You'll never grow." So would it be wise for him to take the medication? No. The only way a lobster could grow is by hard work, breaking against its nature, breaking out of that shell consistently 25 times in 5 years, and then it will be grown into this huge monster lobster. The same thing with us. We want to grow? We got to go against nature. We could hide and just go with the flow, and we won't become anything.